Hello everybody on YouTube, it's Rawze from Rawze.com here. Got a 2011 ProStar and it's got 955,000 miles on it. A lot of wear, a lot of miles. Got some wonderful use out of the engine. It's always been good to me. It's an 8 and 9 mile to the gallon truck. Has been since the truck's been new. You know, we drive it 55, 57 miles an hour. We baby the truck. We've never driven it hard. We've never abused it. And the engine doesn't use any oil. The oil stays pretty clean in it. You know, it's very well cared for truck. Always been well maintained. Overhead every 200,000 miles, etc., etc. So, what do you do? Well, at 955,000 miles, you got to pull the head off of it. You know, it would be absolutely ridiculous not to change the pistons and liners and go ahead and, you know, do the rods and mains. Nothing's been done on the engine, on the inside of the engine, nothing. So at this point in its life, coming apart, I decided to go ahead and, you know, do an overhaul. You know, but I'm not going to do a full overhaul. I'm not going to replace everything on the engine new. I'm not going to waste my money. The thing is good to us and we're good to it, but I'm not going to waste money. So I'm probably going to put pistons and liners. Definitely going to do rods and mains. They're well due for that. And since I'm there, you know, I'm going to do pistons and liners because I'm going to have it apart. And I'm going to do the head and replace the head because that's what it needs. And probably won't replace the cams or, you know, rockers or anything unless I find that they're going bad. You know, we see something that's, hey, this needs to be changed. But the important thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure the engine doesn't have to come apart. The head doesn't have to come off, you know, the block for another 1,000,000 miles or 800,000 or whatever. You know, those I will change those parts to ensure that happens because I don't want to take the head off again. So we'll do that, and I figured I'll make some YouTube footage of this. You know, everybody on the forum, on my forum, is like, hey, you know, you always make videos on taking things apart and all that. Well, it's not a professional video at all. It's just me working on my truck. I was going to do this in my driveway. You know, obviously I make videos in my front yard. I'm a shade tree mechanic, you know. I mean, I don't claim to be nobody special. But I had my driveway re-graveled, and that dust is, every time the wind blows even a little bit, it just coats everything. And it's just not good for the motor with it apart. And, you know, it rains and things like that. So I decided, you know, it's my truck. It might be a better idea just to do it indoors. So I'm at a buddy of mine's shop, and he's let me use his space and do this job, you know, and even let me somebody to help me. So, you know, somebody that wants to learn how to rebuild the engine, even though I'm no teacher, you know, I'm no professional. This is not a professional video series by any means. You should follow the book. You should not try this at home, obviously. But, you know, I'm gonna take my engine apart. I'm gonna YouTube it. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. So let's do that. And I wanted to be quite thorough on it, obviously, and ramble a whole lot because, you know, that pisses people off and makes them get bored of my videos. So, I figured we get started, and we'll start doing this whole thing, man. It's going to be a big job, so it'll probably be a whole bunch of YouTube series video on this, so, I don't know. Be kind of cool. Maybe cool. Be cool. Anyways, that's all I got for now. Let's get started.